I think if there is not the proper governance, and we're seeing now the proper regulation, and the and the question of who are the beneficiaries of these carbon credits, it could really end up in a very large financial speculation process, with the beneficiaries being intermediaries and not the communities or the forest itself.
Mm-hmm. Stefaan, banks are typically seen as the intermediaries. So can you speak to the issue of carbon credits and what learning we have at this stage of what works and ultimately what works for the people that the minister is talking about?
Okay, thank you. First of all, thanks for inviting me, because it's for me an honor to be here. I'm 2 weeks CEO of Rabobank, and
congratulations!
I have to represent what Rabobank is doing in this area. So I feel very honored. I completely understand the remark concerning carbon credits. On the other hand, you have to find solutions, and each solution that you find will be challenged, that will be triggered. With Rabobank, together with some sponsors, we created something which is called ACORN. And I tried to explain very simple. And I like the PPP of people, because people and public. It's not private and public, people and public. Because what I've learned in the last weeks is it's all agriculture about inclusivity. How can we include the small-scale farmers in this transformation? And that's what we are trying to do with ACORN. I just explained it very simple. We have a small farmer. He's planting trees. We are creating a fund who will finance that he can plant that tree on his acre, on his land. For that, he receives a carbon credit. And that carbon credit is, we created a carbon bank to get that kind of what I'm saying, like auditing, that everything's passing correct and that the money is going to the right place. We are testing. We have today more than 300,000 already trees which are planted, but create something which is good for the land, which is good for the small-scale farmer, which is good for those people who want to invest in carbon-reducing units. And so we will see. We will see how it will evolve, but this is a small idea what we are doing. And
what are the risks with it? What could go wrong?
What can go wrong that you're saying that at the end of the road, the money is not going where it should be going, and that's the small-scale farmer. And that whole ecosystem should be very well managed. That's my advice.
Because I think the farmer needs to be incented to believe the money is going to come and it's going to be worth more than what that person would be able to decide to do with their land on their own.
Business case which is made, again, I'm 2 weeks CEO of Rabobank, I haven't checked it. The business case has been made that it's a turnaround. It's closed.